What's up, guys? This is Forrest back with another Bedwars storytime video. For those of you who don't know how this works, it's just Bedwars and the boring parts are sped up. It's just the combat parts, and I am telling a story. So today, the story that I'm using is the time that I saw John Mulaney getting his dog blessed. So, for context, this was, almost a year ago when I had just moved to the city. I was bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Might even say that I was new in town. If you don't know who John Mulaney is, this story's probably not for you. He has a bit or a stand-up show called New in Town. It's funny. Why am I saying this? Nobody's gonna click on this video if they don't know who John Mulaney is. Anyways, so I was new in town, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and I decided, you know what? You know what's a great idea? I'm gonna install Tinder. Because I wanted to, meet new people, go on dates, have a good time, whatever. And so I did. And yeah, I was messaging with this one girl, and she had the ingenious idea for a first date of going to this ceremony called the Blessing of the Dogs, where it's at a church. Well, I'm not much of a church person, but anything for dogs, right? And she reassured me she's not a big church person either. She just wanted to go see the dogs. So we went to go see the dogs. So we went to this Blessing of the Dogs ceremony, right? And it's on this beautiful outdoor campus, like in the middle of Manhattan. They have like this park kind of attached to the church. It's a beautiful church too. Nice architecture and whatever. Anyways, so it was really cool. We went and we were petting a bunch of dogs. This is pre-COVID, like remember a year ago. So we're all over the place, petting people's dogs, having a grand old time, right? And eventually we decide to abandon the dog area for a few minutes just to go look at the church's peacocks, because apparently the church owned a couple of peacocks. And that was fun. So we went and saw the peacocks, and it was a lot of fun. We saw them wandering around the campus doing their thing. And yeah, so after that, we came back. We came back to the main area where all of the dogs were, right? And yeah, we look off over to the left to where the priest was doing the dog blessings. And we see this this man-child with a baby face and feminine hips, and he was getting his French bulldog blessed. He was holding it. The French bulldog was smiling like nobody's business, and we're like, "Wow, that guy looks like John Mulaney." Not that guy. That guy's totally John Mulaney. No, that guy looks like John Mulaney. And she whips out her phone, takes a picture, and sends it to her friend like, "Wow, look at this guy. He totally looks like John Mulaney." And we're like, okay, that's cool. And we go around about our day. And so we go to like a pastry shop, whatever, buy like some coffee and some pastries, as you do at a New York pastry shop. And it was a great time, and we went back to this little area with some benches and whatever, and my absolute favorite statue, right? It's really cool. Anyways, and so we're sitting there for a bit, just talking, regular old date things, and there's the man yet again. He still looks like John Mulaney, and he's sitting there having a full photo shoot with his wife and his French bulldog. And so we're sitting there and we're like, wait a minute, is that John Mulaney? And we're like speaking about this out loud. So John Mulaney's definitely sitting there hearing us have this whole debate about whether or not he is John Mulaney, whether or not he is himself. And so we're sitting there going into full research mode. Like, we whip out our phones, start running Google searches. So we Google search John Mulaney, and we're like, wait a minute, That's not gonna work. This guy just already looks like John Mulaney, and we're already having troubles figuring out if it's him because he's just like a basic looking white guy. Like how are we meant to determine anything from searching up John Mulaney? So then we search up John Mulaney wife, and she's wearing like sunglasses and whatever. So that was kind of inconclusive too. We couldn't really tell. So then I have this ingenious idea of Googling John Mulaney dog, because I know that John Mulaney has a dog. And so, sure enough, we Google John Mulaney dog, and there she is. It's Petunia, just sitting there, smiling, happy as can be, with John Mulaney's wife having a full photo shoot. John Mulaney's like bending down to get those nice angles of his wife and his dog and whatever. And it's a great time, I didn't approach him because my view on celebrities is if I blew up one day, I wouldn't want people to come up to me in the streets and speak to me. I barely even like people I know coming up and speaking to me in the streets. So yeah, the whole experience kind of reminded me of this one John Mulaney bit where he's like, this child with the Make-A-Wish Foundation made his wish to meet John Mulaney, and he's like, you don't need a wish to meet me, you just need a plan. I'm around. I take the 6, which is the train here. Anyways, so the entire experience, it taught me that you don't even really need a plan to meet John Mulaney. You just need like to be around in New York City doing events and stuff, I guess, and John Mulaney will come to you. So yeah, that was it. My experience meeting John Mulaney. Not even meeting him, just seeing John Mulaney around town, around the city. It was really funny. I thought it was an enlightening experience. It was my very first ever celebrity sighting. I thought that was exciting. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like and to subscribe for other fun storytime videos and Minecraft and Bedwars and whatever. Yeah, bye.